pledge allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice. Morning.
Morning.
Next I have is approval of today's agenda.
I'll make a motion to approve today's agenda.
I'll second. It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carried. Next is approval of the minutes of March 6th.
I'll make a motion to approve.
I'll second. Been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. Now I have is approval of claims for March 13th. It says 06, but I know I'm at 23.
Okay. All right. I'll make a motion to approve claims for payment.
I'll second that. It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Next is consideration to approve utility permit UT 23006.
I will make a motion to approve the utility permit application from McLeod USA Telecommunications Services.
I will second. It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. Next is consideration to approve resolution 2023-09. Resolution to vacate county road. Taylor, you want to talk on that?
Sure, so we had the public hearing last week. This would be vacating the road that never existed between S56 and the Pine Lake Corn Processors.
Okay, I will make a motion to approve resolution 2023-09 to vacate the county road.
I'll second. It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, roll call.
Williams,
Aye.
Hardin,
Aye.
Motion carries. Next is consideration to approve quick claim deed for the unnamed county road.
I'll make a motion to approve the quick claim deed.
I'll second. It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Carried. Next is consideration to approve contract for permanent market CO 42-111-5542 E65 from Zublin Avenue to 65. Been waiting on this one, haven't we?
Yeah, we had 3 bidders. They were all really close. It was all, we had already bumped our numbers up and it was still $500,000 more than that, but we don't really have much of a choice if we want to do the project, so. I recommend approving it and we'll move forward. This is with Matthew Construction out of Wisconsin.
Okay, I will make a motion to approve the contract with Matthew Construction for the FM-CO42-111-55-42 for County Highway D65 from Zublin Avenue to the US Highway 65.
I'll second. It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? When are they gonna start? When's the finish date?
The late start date is August 7th, I believe. And it has 60 or 70 days to do it, so.
Okay.
But I believe, the rumor is they're gonna start sooner, because I know they got like an interstate job, so they got all the counties kind of around I-35 right now.
Okay.
Okay,
Any other discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
aye.
Motion carried. Next is consideration of approved resolution 2023-10 project FMCO 42-111-5542.
We'll make a motion to approve.
I'll second. It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, roll call.
Williams,
Aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Next is consideration of approved amendment 28B, agreement sharing mental health advocate costs. Lynn, you talked about it last week. We just changed it from a new 28E to an amendment, right?
Right, and the primary reason we're doing it is just to add Hamilton County, but while we're doing it, we just had a couple of clarifications. One was the way it is now, the county is the employer. And then we send it in for reimbursement. It used to be we would get regional money, we would go here and pay it directly from that. Now we have to do that, so we changed the wording for that. a couple other little small things, but nothing substantive. So really it's just to add Hamilton County to that agreement.
Okay. All right, I will make a motion to approve the amendment to 2080 agreement for the sharing mental health advocate costs.
I will second. It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Next I have is consideration to approve commissioner payment request for meetings. Netta, you want to come on up? I got you for the next two.
Thanks. Okay, so I'm asking for an increase for commissioner pay from $35 to $50. I look back in our minutes for the last 10 years and there hasn't been an increase that I saw in the minutes since 10 years. I did budget for that in my future budget, so it will go into effect July of next year,
How often do you guys meet?
once a month.
Do they get paid mileage too?
They do.
Just curious. Okay.
Yep. So,
All right. Well, I will make a motion to approve the VA commissioner payment request for meetings to increase from $35 to $50 per meeting.
I'll second.
yeah, and just to note, I did I did survey the surrounding counties.
Okay,
And it's anywhere from $50 to $75,
okay,
so.
all right.
Any other discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. Next is consideration to approve funds for VA outreach events.
Yeah, so I'm requesting to utilize community betterment funds for free outreach events this summer. We are planning on hosting Naco Daddy's Taco Truck in Iowa Falls on June 28th, Athlete July 19th, and Eldora August 30th, from 7 to 10. Our goal is to let veterans know that I'm here and ready to help them get connected to the benefits they're entitled to. Myself, along with commissioners, will be providing information and literature to veterans stopping by for a breakfast taco. Our hope is that the time will allow younger veterans to stop on their way to work. Always have trouble outreaching to younger veterans. The PACT Act has drastically increased the benefits for Gulf War veterans that they are entitled to. And this is one way to help them know that that's changed. We are requesting $800, which I feel like is high, but you know, you should have said it goes high, right? So any unused funds will be returned.
Okay,
I would like to see it go to more than just 3 communities. If we're doing that, we're leaving a full quadrant out of the county.
Okay, do you have a suggestion?
I'm just thinking you got Union, you got Hubbard, Providence, Radcliffe, that area. We're not really reaching out to anybody in that area. We still have your Altamont area.
We can honestly probably add another event and not change the number. So,
Well, I don't care that we change the dollar amount. I'm more concerned that we get out to all areas
yeah,
in the county.
okay.
I mean, obviously, I know I'm missing the smaller communities when I say that, but
Yeah,
what do you think?
I agree. I agree. Because this is totally missing the north or the southwest. Or actually any of the southern
Only Eldora.
area of the county, so.
so do you think Hubbard or?
I
think Hubbard and Radcliffe are both great communities.
Well, or like Union and then Radcliffe, I mean, if you're gonna split it up.
But yeah, Union and Providence. Try to do something in between those two, or
I guess I
maybe
was just
Hubbard
thinking
Bragg.
like Union isn't too far from Eldora.
No, that is. Well, I'd say leave that up to her, but if we
Yeah.
could get
Yeah,
Get
I
something
can talk, we have a commission meeting
for
today.
the
so I'll talk to them
southwest
about
part
it
for sure too.
and get their input,
Okay,
send an email out to you
that'd be
guys.
great.
Yeah,
And I mean, I'm not opposed to increasing the funds if we have to,
yeah,
but I'd just like to see everybody included there,
yeah.
Me too.
I agree.
so.
I can entertain them. Give me a number, 1,200 or
Um,
get more outreach.
Yeah, I would make a motion to approve the request for the community betterment funds, what, up to $1,200?
Okay.
That would, all right,
Yeah, that'll allow you to add one, maybe two.
okay, good, good. All right,
I will second that. Been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
aye,
Aye, motion carried.
Thank you very much.
Next is consideration to approve Heartland Risk Insurance, our annual review.
I will make a motion to approve the Heartland Risk Insurance.
I'll second. It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye,
Aye. Motion carried. Next is discussion of possible action on the CD bids. These are the bids that are sitting in an account for the health insurance. Michelle, if I'm right, you don't deal with that. So we sent it out for bids. You have the sheets in front of you.
I do. Oh, yes, yes,
We go 12,
we had the 3.
18, or 24 months, different interest rates from places in Hardin County.
I will make a motion to approve. But I'm gonna go with the 12-month, 4.95 interest rate at People's Savings Bank in Ackley.
I'll second that. It's been moved and seconded. Want to read the other two?
Yeah, there, we have. Well, there's multiple here. The other two, this is with
Those are the high
still with,
bids.
yes, this is the high bid. So the 12-month with Ackley, 4.95, then there's an 18-month at GMB in Ackley at 4.94, and a 24-month at 4.86 at Greenbelt or at GMB Bank in Ackley. I think if we just go with the 12-month and we can,
Reevaluate.
yes, after that time.
I would agree. Any other discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, motion carried. Next is discussion with possible action, Aflac and Transamerica Life, open enrollment. Julie,
I think.
you want to come up here? Please, 1 second.
We had discussed earlier about putting the Aflac back in. You guys already have the Aflac group billing, so we just haven't done an enrollment for quite some time. So just making sure that we're still on board with that for the spring enrollment. And the other one we had discussed was the Transamerica Guaranteed Issue Life Insurance. It can also be used for long-term care, so they can collect on it if they would die, or if they live and need assisted living, home health care, etc. They could use that cash. It's a life insurance, they can use it for the assisted living, home health care. The benefits is they can use family members to collect that money. They don't have to have a registered agency come in to take care of them. That's unlike most products out there, so it gives the family, the money will go a lot further that way for them. Is there any questions on it? So it's a lot of detail. We discussed quite a bit.
Yeah, we've done that. Yeah.
So I don't believe we're gonna have any new meeting with employees at all. We're gonna piggyback with
Right. They don't mention.
the health insurance. That would be about the only meeting that you'd reach out to anybody
Right.
with. Okay. You
I
have any
wouldn't
questions?
suggest anyways. So.
No, I'm kind of anxious for this, so.
I know you are.
I will make a motion to approve the Aflac and Transamerica Life open enrollment coordinated with the health insurance.
I already work with that health insurance agency with another county, so that I can coordinate all that.
Good.
Okay. I will second. And move and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you.
Next is consideration to approve letter of support for Iowa River Edge Trail. Deb, do you want to talk on that at all, or? Okay. Yes, please.
Okay. The first week in March, we received a request for proposal from Ashley Henson, her husband Ashley Henson's office. There are special earmarks where her district will be able to approve up to 15 funding opportunities. So the trail board discussed the opportunity. So we think it's a great project. What makes the project unique is that her request is that the project has to be completed in 24. Our project is shovel ready. We have a huge advantage by having things ready to go. So we'd like to submit the application with the support of the Board of Supervisors and submit for construction and engineering of the project. We have basically, Taylor, you can chime in here too. We have basically most of the engineering completed. We have maybe an assessment, a bridge assessment. But the South Fork River is a huge elephant in the room as far as us continuing to go south. But we feel that this is a huge opportunity for us to apply for funds. And there again, there will be 15 awards in her district. So we hope with the help of the Iowa Natural Heritage Foundation that has assisted us in filling out that grant, that maybe we'll be successful. So
Keep our fingers crossed.
yeah, any questions on
One question I always ask, is this a grant that restricts us to bicycle and walking only?
No.
Okay. I know the trail is.
that? Correct.
Yeah. Okay. I could entertain, or just stay up there for the definition.
Okay, sure.
Okay, I'll make a motion to approve the letter of support for the Iowa River's Edge Trail.
I'll second. It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, motion carries. Next is consideration of the project fund office. I assume it's the same thing.
Right. There is funding request in that, but we are asking no funding at this time from the Board of Supervisors. So if that helps clarify that, I had sent the agenda item to Jolene. So I guess in her interpretation, is there anything else we need Jolene to just the submittal of with your approval, and if Taylor has anything to add our process.
So we don't have anything for this.
No, not really. So
Okay.
no other really official action. So
Okay.
okay,
All right, thank you.
Next I have is change of status.
All right, I'll make a motion to approve the change of status for Melinda Gerke and the Sheriff's Office. It's a pay increase to the amount of $48,318.40. This is a 6-month wage increase.
I'll second. It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, motion carries.
Make a motion to approve the change of status for Damian Homeister, effective March 21st, 2023. It's hiring as a truck driver at the salary rate of $22 an hour with a 25 cent per hour raise after the 6-month probationary period.
I'll second. It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, motion carries. Other business.
I have no other business.
There no other business. Are there any public comments signed up? Don't believe anybody's here. Larry, ask for adjournment.
Make a motion to adjourn.
I'll second. Been moved and seconded. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Adjourn.